Hello everybody, it's your Mexican acquaintance Jose Maria, and in today's truth video part 2, I would like to talk about relationships and why they don't work at all. Starting off with relationships. Here we go. Out there in the world, there's people always, people, females, males, can't live without their opposite. They always got to go and look for somebody to make them happy. And when they do find somebody, it's like after they're done overusing each other and whatever it is, like whether it's in affection or going out places, or especially like involving sex, for example. Once they overuse themselves, they just give up on each other after. It ends up into emotional fights, uh, unsecureness, and it gets nowhere. The relationship gets nowhere, and this is where I gotta let you guys know. I gotta be bold with you guys so that you guys can know why these kinds of things happen. So basically, God gave us emotions, not to be controlled by them, but so that we can control them, okay? Our own emotions. We gotta be in control of them. And also, the thing is, one thing that people don't know is that when you're with a person that is not ordained by God, whether female or male, or each of their opposite, when they're not ordained, when somebody's not ordained, and there was somebody else that's not ordained by God, it becomes chaos. It may seem like love at first, but it's all deceive. It's all deceiving. It's all from the devil. The devil knows that when when there's couples that are together, he lets their emotions, blindly confuse them, thinking that it's love, thinking that it's the right person they're with. It's all deceiving. The, like and also, here's the thing: when people are having sexual relations, especially like out of marriage, when the female and male, and they don't have God at all, they're just letting like demonic entities into their soul, and when they do that, they become depressed. They become depressed all the time. And then this is where the emotions part comes in. Those demons control those emotions of you people living worldly and thinking that finding your own couple instead of waiting on God, is gonna help you out because that's how you think, and that's not how it is. If you do something like that, you're only gonna end up hurting yourself. You're only gonna end up making your emotions burst into confusion, turmoil, and chaos. And you're always going to be thinking you're never going to find the right person. Instead of seeking God first and doing His will, and then letting God find the person for you. But no, you rather go out in the world, be blind and ignorant and stubborn, and even stupid, because I ain't gonna lie. Even God knows this, and if you were to just give your life to God and follow what God wants for your life, you would end up trying to chase people around that you don't need to even be chasing around, because when you do something like that, you're only gonna hurt yourself and probably the person that you're chasing after too, if you do even get together. It's gonna end up nowhere, and it's like literally not gonna help you at all. Like, it's not gonna help you one bit, and it won't get you nowhere. So that's all I want to say in this video, and God bless and have a nice day. Peace.